I'm Tim Aldridge, I'm 25 years old, I'm from Stafford. I ride BMX, I've been riding BMX for 4 years. When I'm riding, I like to ride street. I do ride a bit of bowl occasionally and sometimes a bit of dirt, but it's mainly in the street. People I tend to look up to in the pro BMX scene are people like Sean Sexton, Eddie Cleveland, Edwin De La Rosa. Back in the day, originally Dave Mirra, Matt Hoffman, big influences from when I was a teenager and stuff. They had games out on the PS2 and stuff. Hoping the new bowl in Town Park is going to be good. I've been watching the work over the last few weeks, watching it come together, and it does look quite interesting. I just hope they pull it together properly, and it turns out to be a good decent bowl. BMXing can be expensive if you don't know how to fix your bike. Parts can be expensive, building your bikes can be expensive. I mean, a decent complete bike's going to cost you £1,000. I mean, you can get complete bikes for 200, 300 quid, but if you're riding for a while, you're going to need a good bike. Stuff for BMX scenes, it's good. I mean, there's some really talented young lads out there, but it is mainly young lads that are doing it. I mean, there's a few lads which are late teens, early 20s, but I don't think there's anyone in town that's my age, apart from Pete. The Stoke scene's brilliant because there's older riders for a start. You're not having to spend time with 15, 16-year-old kids all the time. The lads your age, they're all into the same kind of thing you want to do, so big up the Stoke scene, man. Best advice I could give to anyone starting BMX is stick at it. I mean, it's going to hurt, you're going to fall off, you're going to get cuts and bruises, but at the end of the day, it's quite a rewarding sport. It's individual, it's just good fun, it's a fantastic way to live your life. The best part of BMXing for me is, I think, the individuality. It's kind of like an art form, but you look at a ledge, everyone looks at a ledge differently. Some guys will grind it, some guys will manual it. I mean, it's your interpretation of that obstacle. So I mean, yeah, it's just, I think it's freedom. Freedom's the big one for me. I'm going to ride my bike for as long as possible. As long as my bones and my arms and legs hold up, I'll still ride my bike. Hopefully, I'll have kids at some point, and Dad will be there riding alongside his son, teaching him how to ride a bike and stuff. So, planning to open my own BMX shop, just for BMX community in Stafford. I'm getting a bit old now. I want to give something back to the whole BMX community. Give the young lads a place to come and chill out and stuff, get the parts, get the bike fixed.
Hi, my name's Pete Udall. I live in Stafford. I've been riding BMX for about 4 years. I'm 27 years old. I like to ride BMX street, pretty much strictly street rider. Stairs and rails and stuff like that, raw street. People I tend to look up to in the BMX pro scene is people like Dakota Roach, Nathan Williams, Matt Hoffman, 900. Can't go wrong there, can you? And basically all the street rippers that are out there and all the young kids that represent BMX. BMX can be expensive, depends on what you're doing with it. If you break parts often, or you can have a cheaper option. It's entirely up to you. I think for a pro custom setup, you're looking at about 1,500 quid, something like that. Yeah, but you can get completes which are like 400, 500 quid. So the Stafford scene is a lot of young kids, a lot of young lads that are riding. Got a bit of potential in most of them. Compared to Stoke, there's some good people up Stoke, there's some good riders because they've got the facility to do it, to ride. And more my age as well, you know, 27, 28, we're all into the same sort of things, and it's just good that you can go to one spot in a town and just hang out with them. It's brilliant, it's good. The best part of BMX for me is just having fun. Just meet your friends, have fun, you know, and anything's possible. It's just have fun. That's what it's all about. I'm going to continue to ride BMX until my body is pretty much physically won't take it anymore. Until, you know, I'm guessing around my 40s, mid-40s. So the best advice I could give to someone who's starting out BMX is stick with it and have fun. That's it. That's all I can say.